Welcome back to Car Drive Next. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, a car that continues to prove that SUVs don't have to be boring, and that style, emotion, and performance can live comfortably in one package. This isn't just another crossover, it's a statement from Alfa Romeo that the passion of Italian design can coexist with everyday practicality. The camera slowly pans across the front fascia. Let's start right at the front, where the Stelvio makes its presence known instantly. The signature Alfa Romeo Scudetto grille has been subtly evolved for 2026. It's sharper, more sculpted, and sits beautifully between slimmer LED matrix headlights that give the Stelvio a piercing look. The new light signature is sleek, modern, and immediately recognizable, especially at night. The front bumper has been reworked too, with large rear intakes that aren't just for show. They channel air to improve cooling and aerodynamics, and together with the refined hood lines, they give the Stelvio a real sense of motion even when standing still. The camera shifts to a side angle, tracking along the profile. Moving to the side, the Stelvio maintains its athletic stance. You immediately notice how much sportier it looks compared to rivals in this segment. The 2026 model sits on redesigned alloy wheels that range from 19 to 21 inches depending on the trim, each with Alfa's trademark attention to detail. The character lines flow gracefully from the front fenders toward the rear, sculpting a muscular yet elegant silhouette. And thanks to slightly tweaked proportions, including a lower roofline and a more tapered rear, the Stelvio looks more coupe-like without sacrificing the practicality that SUV buyers expect. Flush-fitting door handles and subtle chrome accents complete the side profile, striking that balance between luxury and aggression. The camera then pulls around to the rear. At the back, the Stelvio has gone through one of the most noticeable evolutions. The taillights are now slimmer, with a three-dimensional LED design that stretches horizontally, enhancing the sense of width. The Alfa Romeo script now sits proudly at the center of the tailgate, underlined by a clean chrome strip on some trims. The bumper design has been smoothed out but still houses sporty exhaust outlet stool for the standard models and quad pipes for the high-performance Quadrifoglio version. A subtle roof spoiler not only adds a touch of flair but also contributes to aerodynamic efficiency. The overall effect is simple yet commanding. It's unmistakably Alfa and absolutely gorgeous to look at. Cutting to a door opening and the camera gliding inside, the interior comes into focus. Step inside, and the Stelvio greets you with an environment that is unmistakably Italian. The cabin has been thoroughly updated for 2026 to bring it in line with Alfa's latest design philosophy. Right in front of the driver, you'll find a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, which can be customized to display classic Alfa-style dials, minimalist layouts, or performance-focused graphics. In the center, a new 14.5-inch touchscreen takes pride of place, running the latest infotainment system with improved responsiveness, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an intuitive interface that feels far less cluttered than before. Alfa has also incorporated over-the-air update capability, ensuring the system stays fresh and feature-rich. The camera lingers on the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself is a highlight, beautifully shaped, wrapped in premium leather, and featuring the iconic red start button right where it should be, reminding you this is not just an ordinary SUV. Materials throughout the cabin have seen a serious upgrade. Soft touch leather, brushed aluminum, and even carbon fiber trims are available depending on your configuration. Alfa Romeo has also worked hard on the ergonomics. The seats, whether upholstered in fine leather or Alcantara, are supportive yet comfortable, offering perfect bolstering for spirited driving while still being soft enough for long trips. The video cuts to back seats and cargo. In the rear, passengers will appreciate increased legroom and improved seat padding. Alfa managed to redesign the packaging so taller adults can sit comfortably, while the panoramic glass roof overhead makes the space feel bright and airy. Cargo capacity has also grown slightly, now offering over 22 cubic feet behind the rear seats, expanding to more than 57 cubic feet with the seats folded down. It's not the largest in its class, but it's more than enough for everyday family use, and Alfa Romeo buyers are usually more interested in style and performance than squeezing in every last grocery bag. The camera transitions to shots of the car driving dynamically on twisty roads. Speaking of performance, this is where the Stelvio truly separates itself from the sea of crossovers. For 2026, Alfa Romeo has revised the powertrain lineup to combine efficiency with performance. The base models now come with a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder producing around 280 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's smooth, responsive, and delivers plenty of punch for daily driving. Power is sent to either the rear wheels or Alfa's Q4 all-wheel drive system, which constantly monitors traction and can send power where it's needed in milliseconds. The drone follows a green Quadrifoglio as it accelerates out of a corner. But of course, the star of the show is the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. It continues to use a twin turbocharged 2.9-liter V6, but for 2026 it's been upgraded to produce nearly 530 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful SUVs in its class. 0 to 60 is achieved in just 3.6 seconds, and top speed pushes well beyond 180 miles per hour. The soundtrack from the exhaust is pure Italian theater, with every gear shift delivering a sharp bark that makes you want to drive it harder. Alfa Romeo has also fine-tuned the chassis, with adaptive suspension, torque vectoring, and carbon ceramic brakes available for those who demand track-level performance in an SUV. The balance between agility and comfort is stunning. It feels more like a sports sedan on stilts than a high-riding crossover. The camera shows interior technology has also been a major focus for 2026. Driver assistance systems have been upgraded significantly, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a new semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising. Alfa has managed to integrate these features without compromising the purity of driving, so when you want assistance, it's there. But when you want to take full control, the Stelvio remains sharp and engaging. Cutting to price tags and trims. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio starts at just under $48,000 for the base Sprint model, which comes generously equipped with 19-inch wheels, LED lighting, and the upgraded infotainment system as standard. The T-Envelope trims push the price closer to the mid-50s, adding more luxury features and larger wheels. The high-performance Quadrifoglio, of course, sits at the top of the lineup with a starting price of around $92,000, which, when you consider the level of performance, design, and exclusivity, is highly competitive against German rivals like the BMW X3M and Mercedes-AMG GLC 63. The drone pulls away as the Stelvio drives into the sunset. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio is more than just an SUV. It's a celebration of design, driving passion, and Italian soul. It may not be the most practical option in the segment, and long-term reliability will always be a question mark for Alfa Romeo, but one thing is undeniable: when you see it, when you sit in it, and especially when you drive it, the Stelvio makes you feel something that most of its competitors simply cannot. And in today's world of increasingly similar crossovers, that emotional connection might be worth more than anything else. The outro fades in as the car disappears into the distance. That's our full in-depth review of the 2026 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. If you enjoyed this detailed look, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Drive Next for more passionate car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about Alfa Romeo's latest creation. Would you choose the Stelvio over its German rivals, or is Italian flair too much of a gamble? Until next time, drive safe, and we'll see you on the next one.